Hi there, this is Christine, and we will going to talk about the process of photosynthesis. All organisms on Earth consist of one or more cells. Each of these cells runs on the chemical energy found mainly in carbohydrate molecules or food, and the majority of these molecules are produced by one process, which is the photosynthesis, or which we know the food making process.
Photosynthesis converts light energy to chemical energy of food. Their green color is from chlorophyll, the green pigment within chloroplasts. Chloroplasts are found mainly in cells of the mesophyll, the interior tissue of the leaf.
Chloroplasts are likely structurally similar to and evolved from somewhat more of photosynthetic bacteria.
In short, when light strikes on a leaf, this light is absorbed and light energy is used to drive a series of chemical reactions that ultimately make sugars and other organic molecules. Overall, carbon dioxide and water are taken in by plants and used to make glucose and oxygen gas. And this is extremely important for virtually all life on Earth because these organic compounds are what we and our food are all made of.
And so, photosynthesis can be divided into two sets of reactions. One is the light-dependent reaction, and the other one is the Calvin cycle.
The light dependence reaction, as you might have guessed, depends on light, or technically the presence of solar energy is required. Light-dependent reactions happen in the thylakoid membrane of the chloroplasts and occur in the presence of sunlight. The sunlight is converted to chemical energy during these reactions. The chlorophyll in the plants absorb light and transfers to the photosystem, which are responsible for photosynthesis. Water is used to provide hydrogen ions and electrons, but also produces oxygen. The electrons and protons are used to produce NADPH, or the reduced form of nicotine adenine dinucleotide phosphoric acid, and ATP, or adenosine triphosphate, also known as the energy currency of the cell. ATP and NADPH are energy storage and electron carrier or donor molecule. Both ATP and NADPH are used in the next stage of photosynthesis. Pigments are substances that absorb visible light. Different pigments absorb different wavelengths, and these wavelengths that are not absorbed are reflected or transmitted. So that's why leaves appear green, because chlorophyll reflects and transmits green light. During the light reactions, there are two possible routes for electron flow, the cyclic and the linear. In the linear electron flow, the primary pathway involves both photosystems and produces ATP and NADPH using light energy. While in the cyclic electron flow, it uses only photosystem 1 and produces ATP and not NADPH. A comparison of chemiosmosis in chloroplasts and mitochondria. Chloroplasts and mitochondria generate ATP by chemiosmosis but use different sources of energy. Mitochondria transfers chemical energy from food to ATP, and then chloroplasts transform light energy into the chemical energy of ATP. Spatial organization of chemiosmosis differs between chloroplasts and mitochondria. The protons are pumped to the intermembrane space but also show similarities. In mitochondria, protons are pumped to the intermembrane space and drive ATP synthesis as they diffuse back into the mitochondrial matrix, while in chloroplasts, protons are pumped into the thylakoid space and drive ATP synthesis as they diffuse back into the stroma.